Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be showing you guys how to make a bracelet or a weave or whatever you want to call it. I will be showing you two different versions how to make it. One my art teacher showed me, and then I just kind of made a bracelet on my own. This is a version I have not tied yet because I do not have the person's hand with me, and I don't want to tie it too short or too big. So that one, it was kind of hard to make it look really good. And this one, it was one of my first versions, lavender and rainbow yarn. I sadly do not have these colors, but great bracelet for one of my friends as well. And this is what I like to call a braided bracelet. Again, I do not have the person's arm with me or anything, so I can't tie it. This one I made myself. This one's a little bit messy, but I'll show you how to make it better. So yeah, let's get into it. You will need some yarn, or wool, whatever you want to call it. I call it yarn, but because I guess that's what it is. But I have two different colors. I will be using the hot pink, not the rainbow pink. And you will need some skinny stuff. In this one, I will be using purple. But I also have pink, yellow, orange, blue, and I also have some brown and white, but they're over somewhere else in the room. But yeah, so first you will need, you also need a piece of paper with some cuts at the top, at least 4. Mine's a little bit ripped up, so I'm gonna need to get some more paper and cut some. You'll need scissors and tape. So let me put away the stuff I will not be using, and let's get to work. Let me put that. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. Now, you have to cut a decently long piece of wool, maybe, here, I'll show you. About this long, so maybe a yard, about 2 yards, maybe. And what you'll need to do is you'll put the yarn into one slit of your paper. Put it like that, right there, and leave a little bit hanging out. And then we'll get some tape and tape it down. That way your weave does not fall apart. Now, next, what you're going to do is you're going to put it in the bottom one, go around, put it in the top, so each slit. In this one we will have 4 stripes, I'll call them, and put it in there. Ooh. And if you have a rip in the paper like mine and it's not as even as the others, get your tape and tape that up. Because if it's not even, it'll mess up the bracelet and stuff, and that's not going to help you at all. And also do the back, because if you don't do the back, there's just no point. That's fixed now, and then you go up, and since I'm only doing 4 stripes, I guess I'll call them, there. And see, I have some extra yarn, not that much though. Cut a decent amount off, but remember, keep some left over. And you'll get another piece of tape. Oh, okay guys, I'm gonna be different. Let me show you a bracelet that I did. Okay. I was planning to do the wool on the top because with the 2 types I have, this one, it's soft, but not as soft and comfortable as the yarn. And I accidentally put the yarn as the bottom layer, but that's okay. So then you'll get your other color. In this case, I have, I got my stuff at Target. Let me get to the packaging. I got bead cording for the thin strips, and I got wool blend yarn duo, handmade stuff, fashion forward fringe. So then you'll get your other color, and this one you want way more. And I will only be doing one top color. You can do multiple, you know, mix it up. And I need to do this, and then cut a pretty long piece. You most likely will need a second part. Now, take your newfound yarn, or we'll call this cord, okay? Because it's bead cording. Now, you're going to take your cord and you're going to put it on a first string. You do it from the bottom or the top. And then you will tie it, a simple knot, around the piece of yarn or whatever. You can start in the middle if you want. Don't make it so tight that you can't move it. If you do it in the middle, mine kind of ended up in the middle, I guess. Then pull it to the beginning or end. Now, I like to kind of put mine in a ball and then like go from there. And what you're going to do is, so see how we have 4 strings. What you're going to do is you're going to pull up the 2 strings, one next to it, and like the 2 dominant strings, I guess. I think that's the right word, I'm not exactly sure. And pull it through. Right now it won't look like anything special, but believe me, it'll end up looking like one of these lines. So, now, you're going to repeat that over and over, and you're going to do the 2 lines or stripes that are not counting the first one. So if you have this first one, you can't go under it, or you can just go under and over, like under, over, and etc. And you're going to kind of curl around it once you get to a new layer. So you can't go under this. So if we were to start here, then we'd have to pull up the next string, and the string after the next string, leave it alone. Pull up the 4th string, and then put the yarn through it. Now, see you guys in a bit. So, I ended up switching in the middle. With that, you just kind of act like you start over, and see how I told you it would look like this? So, yeah. And then I have a bunch of extra string. Now, I'll show you what to do with this. Let me just quickly turn up the lights. There we go. Okay. Let me put some decoration and block all that random extra stuff. So, we have this extra string, and what we're going to do is we're going to tape our scissors and not snip it right at the seam, but snip it about there.